welcome race fans here tonight at Freaky Fast Broadcasting as we are going to hit the good old 2.66 miles of Talladega. Some fast pace speeds we got going on here. I am accompanied here tonight by my buddy here, Zach Hall. How you doing there, buddy?
Doing really good, Robert. About to watch some of these guys go to battle here on this track. I'm sure we'll see some 3 and some 4 wide action tonight, so maybe even 5. Because you can fit it here, surprisingly.
5 wide would not be recommended.
That's definitely right there.
Yeah, but man, this is they got some high speeds here tonight. This is the biggest track in the NASCAR circuit side of things here at Talladega. I know with this new draft package that we got with the new Aero, we don't get up into the close to the 200s anymore. What are we looking at on top speed here, Zach? About maybe 190 if we're lucky?
We'll be seeing it up into the upper 190s. You may see them crack 200 if it's a huge pack. This package is very weird, Robert. We're used to these Cup cars. They were not very, as you would say, they didn't suck up as much as the other cars. It just seemed like you could lose the draft if you were the last car in the pack. You really have trouble hanging on. It's a completely different story now with this high downforce package with that big old spool in the back. Creating such a big wake, it's led to some really huge runs you can get in these Gen 6 cars, still Gen 6, of course, yeah. But you can get huge runs in these things now with this new package, and it's wild. They also heat up pretty fast in this package, so we'll have to see how that affects them, but I'm sure these guys will be pushing limits right up against the wall, right against the yellow line, and we will see some wild racing because this package sure does produce it.
Well, they are gritting right now here, bud. I know you were just talking a little bit about that draft package and be able to fall back and suck back up. And if I remember correctly, in a previous broadcast, I think you and Soda Kent Johnson said maybe around what was it, about almost you could still suck up about a second behind. You could still almost grab that draft yet, roughly around there.
Yeah, I mean, if the pack is bigger, of course, it's going to be a bigger wake. But about a second to a second and a half, you can still grab that draft and start to pull your way back in. It's been a little bit since I've drafted in the Cup car, of course, but the last few races we've definitely done in them have been wild. Like, you can get, it's way different what we were used to before with the Cup car. It was mostly a bottom feeder type of race. You could definitely use each groove here tonight, and you'll see each groove in use because it's, you can really push people, and the pushes are going to be wild, and you can't see anything. Also, if you get a really close shot on these cars up behind someone, it is amazing what you can't see. You're pretty much just driving off the back of that guy's car and hoping he doesn't lead you to danger. So it's a tough thing to do here tonight.
Right. You're basically driving blinded. I mean, you got to trust the guy in front of you, and then that guy's trusting the guy in front of him, so on and so on and so on. And that's where, they said the good old Talladega, you have the big one. Well, that's the reason why, because 5 cars in front of you could have that one little mess up, or and before you know it, it's a chain reaction, and half the field could be taken out, just by that.
Yeah. So, and as you can see from these qualifying times, very, very close times. So it's pretty even here.
Yep. I'm looking here at the starting grid. I got the starting grid running down there at the bottom. You can see your favorite driver down there scrolling. Just take a look for him. I'll let that run there for a lap or two. But I believe Duke or Dude. That's what, I don't know how to pronounce his name. It's either Duke or Dude. But anyways, he put it on the pole here tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Dude for now, since that's what I see here, of course, on my thing. So Dude Conrad in the 8 will sit on the pole tonight. Beside him will be starting Jack Walls in the 83. And then you got Outrider in the 14. The one name there, I don't know who that is, but Outrider there, is that actually Charles Johnson?
No, Charles Johnson would be in the 14.
Well,
I guess that's him. Okay. Outrider. He's Outrider. So anybody out there watching the stream, didn't mean to interrupt you there, Zach, but yeah, it looks like He's got a name different than normal name, but we do got Logan here in the 63 joining us in the booth. How you doing there, buddy?
Hey, don't get mad if I'm wrong, but I don't think the live stream is active.
Which one?
The one on YouTube.
It's showing me it's live. Okay, I know we're live on Facebook. Give me 1 second.
Sorry to interrupt.
Nope, you're fine. I will see if I can fix it.
Yeah, I gotta go. I was just wanting to let you know so we don't catch the whole race.
Yep. Okay.
All right, enjoy the race.
Thank you very much. Yeah, Robert. I don't see it. It actually started either. It says it's waiting still.
It's showing me. Excuse 1 second. It's showing me it launched.
And a pace car does pull off, ladies and gentlemen. Dude Conrad and 8 taking the green flag here.
Green.
Green flag is out. This 30-plus car field takes off into turn 1. It's going to be a wild one. At the moment, folks, they're just 2x2 going down the back straightaway. The 83 does have a big run there. Jack Wall is getting pushed by that 08 of John. He's going to drop down to the bottom, take the lead there from Dude in that 83 Pennzoil machine. Already a lot of movement going on in this pack. These guys are racing hard. There's a 24, I believe, of Ryan Jolly gets pushed the 08 of John there to the outside, forefront of the line. He's even now with the 83. He's going to clear him there. He's going to get down low. He's going to take that lead there. A lot of hard racing right now, just mostly too wide as we go through the pack here. That 24 Ryan Jolly, he pushed that 08 up there to the lead. Now he's going to, we got to stack up on the bottom. Oh, big wreck. Oh, no, they're scattered. This is a huge pile up here. Oh, no. That all started around the check up there on the bottom.
All right, give me 1 second here, Zach. I do apologize.
Nope, you're fine. Trust me, I understand technical difficulties. We do have a car parking lot in 3, though. I don't think there's not going to be anybody wanting to buy a new car.
Okay. It's saying, it looks like YouTube is down. Now, I'm not sure why YouTube is saying it's down, but All right. Well, we'll see you here. As we're calling this here, for some reason, I do apologize for everybody, but YouTube is not. It tells me, and I never seen this before, but it's saying that we cannot receive data. That's basically all it's telling me.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. But that's okay. It can be uploaded later.
That's right.
I do got it being recorded, so it will be uploaded. So I do apologize. I did make a post for everybody to head over to Facebook on the Freaky Fast side of things, and I do welcome you to the stream here on from the YouTube side to the Freaky Fast side.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a link to the live video in the YouTube chat. So if anybody's out there waiting,
okay. Yes. And I do apologize. I don't know why.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's out of our control there.
Yeah. So all right. Well, as he's getting taken care of that,
you might want to go back and watch the replay of that wreck.
It's actually too far along now for me to go back. But you said there was a huge one. On lap 3, which, let's see here. We got a couple cars already. Looks like we got a couple cars that did not grid or did not make it.
Yeah, it does look like that, Robert. I know leader Ryan Jolly pitted, so he went all the way from the lead to the rear of the field now in that 24 machine. So, chat for people.
All right. Okay. All right. Now I can get my head back into it here, and I do, like I said, I do apologize. I don't know why. I'm not gonna keep dwelling on it. Technical stuff is technical stuff. So, all right. Well, it looks like we got 0-1 Brian up here. He stayed out here. We got all the way back to 10th place here of Andrew in the 84. And then from 11th on back there, Zach, looks like everybody made a pit stop to either get damage fixed or make a late pit stop here.
I'd say a big mover there was Bud Steele. There in the 53. He was 15th to 3rd on that run, that little run right there, Robert. So huge movement there for him in position gain. Yeah, very limited amount of cars came down. Our lead, like I said, the leader Ryan Jolly did come down. So interesting call here by him. He did come back down again. So I believe some of these guys are topping off, getting that fuel load full. Because now we got 70 laps. They may be able to make it on a one stop. It'll be close for them guys.
Well, like I was saying here too, Zach, this is the first time Freaky Fast is with these guys here. We did do a couple test runs with them and everything. So give us time to get the names, the numbers matched with everybody, and they're actually league settings on. Not sure if they're running 75% or 100% or 50% fuel.
75%.
75. Okay. All right. Do they got a quick refit?
Yeah, we have three.
So
all of them cars that got pretty much junked should have pretty clean cars now. So.
All right. That's good.
Yep. Right. A lot of cars out here, a lot of issues they may run into, but wow, we had some wild racing before, and really the issue we ran into there, Robert, was a checkup on the bottom line, and like I forgot to mention before is. That is one of the killers at this racetrack. You will get checkups out of nowhere just because someone runs up on somebody and the guy's already tucked up behind him, and it just leads to a chain effect there, and it just it can it can lead to devastating ends, and that's what we've seen right there with the 14. He got, unfortunately, the wrong end of the deal in the checkup and got turned back in front of the field.
Okay. All right, well, that's info there about that first good old yellow that we don't like to see. So hopefully that was a big one, but, well, we're at Talladega, so hopefully that's the last one that we see. But we're getting, stacking these guys side by side here. Going to get ready to go back green this lap by. Completing lap 6 of 75 here, as we're going to wait for that official pace car to duck in and set these guys sail and herd, whatever you want to call it, because it's crazy. It's white knuckle racing here at Talladega. I've known from experience being in these cars, Zach. When you get up behind somebody, like you said, man, you're throttle playing, hanging on, and you're just, it's all about your spotter, so you really got to pay attention to what your spotter's telling you. Car high, car low. You do more rear view mirror driving than you do looking out your front windshield when you're at Talladega or Daytona.
Definitely, and the spotter earns his money here at Talladega more than he does any other place, that's for sure. And Brian Kaufman, though, is our leader right now in the 01. He looks like he's about to take us to green. Here's this pace car begins to pull off. All
right, well, pace car's going to duck in here. iRacing's official pace car, and Brian is going to set these guys sail here with, looks like Bud over 53 on the inside of him, so they're going to try to latch onto each other, but this is also here. Your normal start-finish line is normally in the center of your tri-oval, but this here is actually, I don't even know where you want to call it, on the out
pit road.
Yeah, it's way out there.
Yeah, and these guys did a good restart here, pretty even between the 01 and the 08 here. It's going to be who pushes better. Looks like Bud's going to start to give the good push, but here this outside line is going to start to run down the back straightaway. Here he comes. 83 Jack Walls pushing that 08 of John there. They also got Logan Helton in the 62 there, pushing on the outside. But it looks like the bottom lane may conquer him for right now, Robert. Definitely pushing forward right now with Bud there. He's going for the lead. He's came from 15th to 2nd. He said, "I want more. I'm just going to go always in front."
He just wants to go to the front. He's like, "Screw it, I'm going to the front."
That's right. That's what it looks like he wants to do here. He's getting the push there from John in the 08. Looks like our pole center's pushed in the 01 of Ryan.
Looks like he led that lap. Did he lead that lap, or did Brian get him?
Brian led that lap.
Brian? Oh, man. Well,
close.
My question is that top line, will that actually, be able to manpower that bottom line eventually if,
Yeah, Robert, the thing is, early in the run, I think the bottom line is going to be key. Your temperatures are cooler. Everything's just, you're building temperature right now. Now, after a few laps, everybody's going to be pretty hot down there because you get stuck on the bottom. You can see they're all starting to gang up on the outside. And that's when the outside really begins to work. So when you get those numbers up there and you can just carry that momentum off the corner, and there goes Duke Conrad to the lead with the help of Bud in the 53.
Yeah, and he just, let's see here. Charles has just put down the fastest lap of a 47.7 there. That's hauling some mail around this track here. Whew. That's cruising. But yeah, you see we got like 2 packs of racing going on here, Zach. We got the front pack there with all the way back to, about what, 13th, 14th position?
That is back to 16th, Robert. So
okay.
It's a 16-car breakaway here. It looks like the guys that
they were.
The 20th have caught up, and then they got another line of about 10 or 12. So, yeah, as you can see, this is the plans that's going to play out here at these Restrictor Plate racetracks. You're going to have guys coming and going, the guys that want to get up front, the guys want to stay out of trouble up there, and the guys that want to ride in the back and stay out of trouble. personally, there's no safe spot here. So sometimes, just racing it out is better. But I can tell you what, I won races here too, riding in the back. So you can never count someone out here at Talladega.
Oh, most definitely. Yeah, I've always been here at Talladega. Oh, we have a big checkup here.
On the bottom there, yeah. That's going to hurt the bottom here. You're going to see Brian's pushing dude pretty well right there in that 01. But they don't have a fourth car there. They do have a third car, but the outside line isn't too formed up yet. So it's definitely not the easiest to pass, but you have to get help. Help is your key here at Talladega.
Right, yeah, you need teammates, and you need somebody to help you, or try to not make anybody mad, I guess, until the end of the race, and say, look, I'll help you, but then when it comes to the end, then you say, no, you're not my friend, bye.
Yeah, and you can see again there the 53 on the outside of Bud there with the help of 08 of John. Those two right there getting a good run off the top. They're going to pass the lap car here. I believe that's the 34 there of Frank Reese. Yeah, okay. 34 Frank Reese there on the outside. He did a good job keeping it up top there. I'm not causing these guys an issue. He should be able to fall in line somewhere back there. But it looks like Bud's going to lead his first lap here in that 53. So start 15th. He's up to the lead now. 11 laps in this race. That shows you what you can do at Talladega, Robert. You can go from very far back to the lead in a very quick time. It's just going to take some risk and some good moves. And it looks like that's what Bud has done here.
Yeah, you stay in the draft. You can actually, like you said there, Zach, you can go from 13th to first in a half a lap as long as you got the right people pushing you and you're using the side draft, because side draft does play a factor here. So you can pull that, low line if you're on the high side, or vice versa, and slow that car down a little bit. But you can see here that the 8 there is just not getting the push that he needs to pass that 53 there of Bud.
Yeah, he's going to need the 08 there of John to right up on the bumper coming off the corner especially. And you see they're losing a little bit of ground in the center corner. That's exactly where you're going to lose ground. This is, the shorter way around is going to work here. Well, as you come off the corner, you're going to see dude surge back if he can get the run from behind here, the energy. Back down the straightaway, he is quicker. You have less wheel, you scrub less speed up there. And you can see he charges back all the way to the second row there. And they got another lap car there, the 51, I believe. Or the 52 there of Gary Whitmere. Okay. Doing a good job staying up in that high line and letting these guys going by.
What I would do too, though, if I was out in front there and I was, if I was in that 8, maybe trail brake a little bit, slow down and try to suck up the, with this draft does, with this package and area that we have, does that come in key like in the past, or doesn't it really matter anymore?
Yeah, I mean, as that leader, you can drag that brake to keep the guy from getting that gap. But I think this early in the race right now, you lift more than drag the brake. Just the fuel economy, dragging a brake, you're still going to burn more fuel just because you're putting more resistance. Now, if you just lift, you're going to burn a little less fuel, and it, of course, is harder to build the momentum back up once you lift. But it's definitely an interesting thing, Robert. And you don't want to get too big a run out here on some people. And as you can see, dude pushing the 01 pretty strong there.
Wow, what a run them two are getting up there on the top side there. And now we got 3 wide back there, Zach. We have
on the top line there.
Who is that there? The 63 and the 1?
Yeah, that's the one of Gabe Butler there with the help of Logan in the 63.
Wow.
We're gonna have the 14 of Charles Johnson or Outrider jump up to the highlight. And this is the thing, Robert. I think this third line will be very good as this run goes on.
I mean, look at them go.
Runs off the top.
I mean, they are. I mean, like you said, I mean, they're coming from 4 back to, well, coming across the start-finish line. They should be right beside the second. Yeah. And
if they can get some more help up there, that line will move. It's still moving right now at 3. They're making it work with 3. If they can get a 4th, I really think that line will go straight to the front here. It's just watch off the corner here.
Oh,
It's going to
man.
get such a big run down this back straightaway.
And the 30 is stuck in the
Look at
sucker
that.
hole. Wait, now
That
the
is-
8 is stuck at... Oh, man. Hang on.
Here comes the top line.
Holy-
14, 1 into 63, working well together here.
And that 14 now does...
Oh, he's going to pull down.
I was going to say, does he stay with the 1 or... Wait, what's he... Yeah, oh, man. He hung the 1 out to dry. Now, you know, does that
Yeah, but look
1
at
of
Logan.
Gabe remember that towards the end of the race, you know? But, yeah...
Giving the big push there on the Gabe. There comes the push from Brian to the 14 there. 14 is going to charge out front in the middle line here. Bud has been holding that bottom line strong. He's got the 999 of Corey Lane there.
I tell you, if no one's enjoying this, 3 wide, back to...
Oh, they're wrecking in the back.
Oh, we have a yellow.
I saw the number 70 something. So
78 of Donald?
I believe it was 78. Yes, it was. I seen that number.
Okay.
Looks like he had incident here with Robert Richards in the 12.
Yeah, he's all the way up against the wall in that 3rd line, and oh, he got clipped, and around he goes, and then he disappears, and now he's back, and then he disappears, and he took it behind the wall. No, he's back.
Yeah, the 3 right there is going to get the brunt of that damage there. Dylan Lee Master, he's going to get the brunt of that damage on the nose of that 3 machine there.
All right. Oh, we'll go back live here, and I since we're under yellow, I do want to say everybody that came over from the YouTube side to the Facebook side, we do appreciate everybody tuning in over here. Don't forget to hit that like and follow and share button, and if you want to go back and watch it later on YouTube, it will be uploaded in a later date tonight. It is being streamed and recorded at the same time. So,
Yeah, and as you see here, Outrider in the 14. He, after having that wreck at Robert early in the race, he's back out front. And I believe you're going to see most guys pay here. The fuel was just going to be crucial. Looks like they're going to decide. Yeah, they're all going to come down, I believe, here. You may see some guys stay out and get some track position, but they're putting themselves in a window to where they're going to pit soon. So,
well, with
Most guys will go
75%
down.
fuel, how far can they go on fuel? What, about 20 laps? 22?
I would say, Robert, probably around 30.
30?
You know, this new package, I'm not sure if we get worse fuel mileage. I know back, you know, with the older package, just from some thought, 40 was always the number. If you could make it 40 laps, you were doing really good.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, just to say 3/4 of that, that'll be 30. So anywhere from, I'd say, 27 to 30, you know, in that range, these guys are making on fuel. You did have Corey Lane here in the 999. Stay out real quick. And it looks like he pitted there on lap 12. So
Okay.
they've been going 11 laps now. So I would say he's got about 16, 17 laps of fuel. You know, maybe a little more than that, but he's gonna have to hope for caution. And I wouldn't put it past for a caution to happen, just due to the fact of how many cars we have on this racetrack. This is a tough racetrack to go with that many cars side by side, tucked up, and not have issues. So
Yeah, like I said, it's white knuckle racing here, and this is the first race of the season here with Area 51. So we'll be able to see our first time winner in the league. Well, in the Cup side of things, they do run Monday night the Indy cars, and then also Wednesday night they run the trucks. Rubber Racing, Rubber Racing, I think broadcasting does Monday night. Rubber something, can never remember his broadcast. Anyway, Zach, and then Extreme Motors, Extreme TV with Matthews on Wednesday night. It's going to be doing the trucks. So
awesome.
yeah, so make sure you tune in on Monday night if you enjoy watching your favorite driver out there, or Wednesday night. And then also don't forget to tune in with us here on Thursday night here in the Cup Cars here at Freaky Fast Broadcasting with these guys. So, but, well, looks like the 99 here, Zach, is heading down pit road. The 34's heading down pit road. He's got some damage, so it looks like he didn't use his fast repair yet.
Yeah, I believe, and he was trying to get the waiver on there, I believe, in the 34, Frank Reese there. So he was the only car lap down there.
Right, and the 999 stayed out, kind of. That screwed that strategy, I guess, more or less.
Yeah. The 999 there, I think he stayed on the lead lap there, Robert. I think, he wanted the points. His first race season, he wanted to get that extra bonus point. It's Talladega. You can work your way back to the field methodically, and only thing he's going to hope for is just to not get caught up in anything. But you do have your 3 fast fix, so you do have 3 mulligans in the bag. Just hopefully you don't have to use all 3 mulligans.
That or save one to the end.
That's right, yeah. Might as well. Here's the leader is Gabe Butler in that one. He's one of the first people to jump up to that high line there with the 63 of Logan there, and then actually the 14 followed suit with them and jumped in front, and he took the lead. But looks like Gabe took the lead during pit stop sequences, and he's out front now in that one machine. Yeah,
and it looks like John Deere there of Eric is, I think that's the 071.
Yeah, 071.
He's going to line up right behind the 14, so we'll see how they all team up. And, that's one thing, Zach, though, when it comes to, super speedway racing. I've always said, so anybody out there listening to me, don't listen to what I have to say, but I feel anybody can do it, okay? But there is an art of doing it, and Dale Earnhardt Sr. taught everybody how to do that. And where I'm getting at with this conversation is that, the 071's going to line up behind the 14 doesn't mean that they're going to draft well, doesn't mean they're going to draft good. You get a tango going with a certain driver that makes you draft better than another driver. You know what I mean? So you mold together, so you can have one guy where you're drafting, but you're actually losing speed because the cars are going left, right, and you lose speed that way. But if you can find that one guy or 2 guys where you can just hook up like a freight train, you pick up 3 to 4 miles per hour going around the track, which is huge when it comes to super speedway racing.
It definitely is, Robert. It is a huge thing. Having someone that works with you well is really one of the biggest things at this racetrack. If you don't have help, a lot of times you're just the lone man out there and you get used up. You still can put yourself in good situations and do well, but always having someone to help you or having multiple people, numbers at these racetracks with teamwork can equal big things, and we see that with real life NASCAR, the manufacturers, where they only work with their other manufacturers. So that equates to success, and they've seen that. So I'm sure a lot of these guys came into this race and said, hey, we're going to work together. And when you can coordinate a move with someone that you're working together with, it makes it even better in these play tracks, because if you're not already coordinating to play with them, you kind of got to go off what the guy in front of you does, or just go off what you want to do. But if you're coordinating it, you guys can go together and time it just right and have everything perfect. It's a really big key to this speedway racing, I gotta say, because I know I wouldn't have got a lot of my speedway wins without good buddies helping me. So that one comes down to a lot of good teamwork.
Well, it's the famous words that Dale Earnhardt Sr. always said when back in the day when he was alive. When you're drafting, you need to see the air. Yep. And people don't get that. People are like, what? See the air? How can you see air? Trust me, you can see air. Look at the hurricane people that make whirlpools with air. Just you see the air there. You just got to know what it's doing. You know what I mean? So, but
it's understanding it too, how it affects your race car and all that. So
right.
It's very crucial, and That's another thing. You know, sometimes leading is not always the best thing. You don't get to try these little moves and stuff that you get to try in the pack. So,
Yep.
you know, at some point you want to get back there and dice it up a little bit. So, looks like pace car's about to pull off and see what Gabe can do here.
All right. Well, Gabe's going to lead them to the green flag here. We're going to get freaky nuts, freaky fast, as Zach likes to say, freaky nuts. Actually not, but all right. Well, it's a long waiting pace until we go back green here. As we said, and green's out, and Gabe is going to launch these bad boys. Charles definitely got a great jump there, too.
Yeah, that he did. He was not sleeping there. I let Gabe wait until the green came out, and you know that's the thing of these speedway tracks. You want to go on, you know, almost want to wait till the green comes out. Some of these tracks because the fact you get too big a gap, Robert, you're a sitting duck. Someone's gonna suck up to you and drive right by you like you're standing still. These cars, it's amazing how much faster these cars go in a pack. It blows my mind every time I come here how slow they are by themselves, and then you put them in a pack together, and they just all of a sudden become, you know, super fast and pick up, you know, 5, 7, 8, 10 mile an hour or more at every corner and stuff. So it's wild. Here you see Logan in the 63. He's going to make a big move.
Yeah, I do apologize. I'm trying to learn the numbers and the car schemes here. I don't know where the 63 is here. Oh, okay, in the front. I do. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, I see him. He's up top. Oh, as the dude is smacking him.
Yeah, that was almost a wreck there. That was you got to really hit these bumpers square. And you know, you see most of these bumps that lead to wrecks is someone's off to the side of the car, and that's usually when it gets jacked up. And in the corner, you definitely don't want to touch with this package. You know, if you are touching, you want it to already be touching. You don't want it to be a bump. You almost want it to be like a gentle pushing motion. But here comes the 8 and the 63. They're pushing hard up top. They got the 14 in tow. They got the 071. This outside line's looking to try to get by this bottom, but the 1, the 01, and the I believe that's the 83. Yep, getting better. The 83 there, Jack Walls. It's, you know, Robert, that's the thing. I said, the longer this run goes on, the guys on the bottom usually get the hottest just because, you know, they're stuck down there. They can't move up high or down low. There's a yellow line. The guys up high can duck out higher, you know, down the straightaway. They can do little things to get air.
Right, right.
It's just tougher on the bottom to get air, in my opinion.
Oh, I never thought of that. I mean, you know, you run the top, you can actually pinch that low line down, which, you know, you can only go left so far until you wind up in the infield, you know, to get air. So, you know, they have to start backing off to cool these motors down, and then that top line, like you said there, Zach, just blows by everybody.
Yeah, and it always seems like the bottom line has the biggest checkups, too. So just because you're turning into that yellow line, you're following someone you can't see. The outside line, you can usually see a little better because you can see the car on your insides. It's just more to judge with. I've always felt like that in the driver's seat. I just see Logan took the lead there at 63 pounder on the outside. That 14 is pushing that 8. He says, let's go around the outside too. So guys are making use of this this great package that Iris has brought us. I'm so excited that Cup cars finally race around this track with excitement, and you know, I don't want to call the old races boring, but they were more of a strategy race than anything. Just getting track position and holding on to it, and then at the end, you know, being there with your teammates. But this right here is a crapshoot.
Yeah. Yeah, and anybody can win it. I mean, it's basically, like you said, a crapshoot, and anybody from first to last can win it on the last lap in the last turn, you know, depending on what happens out there. I mean, it's, especially with this you know, this new package we have here, Zach, it is just, it's mind-boggling, like you said. It's the way, whoa, we got some Dyson going up there in the front, but it's mind-boggling how that it's, you know, these guys in real life do this, and it's, wow, I don't know where I'm going with the story, everybody,
it's
but it's crazy. It really is.
Yeah, it's crazy to have, you know, this many cars in this small area, you know, tucked up underneath each other, going as fast as they are. It's just crazy, and you seen the great move there from Gabe Butler. He made a heck of a move there, Robert. He jumped to the outside. Look at this stuff. That looks like that might have been planned out there because the 01, the 83, and the 63. Man, did they ever just eat that one up?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I kind of think that was
Oh, sorry about that.
No, I was gonna reflect what you said there, Zach. I think that was set up because he's fallen from first, not even one lap here yet, and look how far he's fallen back.
Yep, it's how the pendulum slings here, Robert. And you see the 8's pushing the 83 now. The 01 got ahead of the 63. It's like a conveyor belt. I like to say sometimes with the outside line, you take one car, drop it off, it clears, it goes to the bottom line. Then the next car comes around.
Yeah.
It's just an ever-ending thing of, that car on the outside clear to the bottom, and then you have some guys jumping up. It's really interesting to watch. And as you can see, this pack is huge, Robert. Before we had a huge breakaway, we do have some guys back here working this top line also. And that'll be interesting if they can make it work like the cars before. And that's the 08 of John, the 53 of Bud, and the 999 of Corey Lane. That right there is what we've seen earlier from the 14 to 63 and the 1. So looks like these guys are going to that same spot on the racetrack, and they want to make use of it.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying earlier when we were going back green talking about drafting partners. You see the 99 couldn't stay with the 08 and the 53 there, Bud. They're pulling away from that 99, so now look at the momentum. They're losing it.
Yep.
You get that run, and then all of a sudden it's like you hit a brick wall. Bam. And it's like, okay, that didn't work. Next try.
It looks like this 33 of Josh Coley. He's working his way up too. He started 17th. He's worked his way up into the top 5 now. Looking to be, he may cross the line here 6th. Yeah, he's going to cross the line there in 5th position. So he has worked his way into the top 5 position there. He started 17th. So 33's moved up a good bit. The 1 also from 14th to 3rd. So that's some big movers. Like I said, we're going to see big movers all night here. And I can say one thing: the 63 though, and a few of these guys are really controlling this front. They're clearing, getting to the bottom, getting passed by someone else, and getting back out to the outside and getting the track position back. So it's like they're swapping back and forth right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I was just keeping an eye on Bud here, and look at these. He's fallen all the way back. Where did he go? We'll try to keep up with everybody.
Looks like he's going to cross the line there in 14th, Robert, on the outside up there, up top in that 53.
But he was in the top 10 a half a lap ago.
Yeah, they were making that top line work, and then it just seemed to stall out. They maybe someone overheated. That's the thing. If you don't have the temperature range to push, then a lot of times those runs up top aren't going to work. And that may have been what we've seen. And we've seen Bud come through the field very fast. It's the same with the 08, looking very good. A few of these guys were up front. It's going to be interesting to see how they can get themselves back in position because, like you said, this is anybody's game.
Oh, most definitely it's anybody's game out there. Wow, I mean, it's side by side all the way back through the field. This is, we got 44 laps to go here with 32 laps in the books, and it's still anybody's race. This is crazy.
It is very wild. We have almost over 30 cars in this one pack, Robert. We have about a 5-car pack behind this, so you're looking at 28 drivers in this pack right here up front. This is definitely wild. And look at Buddy getting up there in the top side. I was trying to make something work. He said, "I'm tired of sitting up top here. We got to do something."
That's what I was ready to say there, Zach. Bud, he pulled out of that line, and he was hoping somebody would go with him, but don't look like he's got any buddies right now.
Yeah, it looks like everybody's saying we're good to ride in line right now.
Yeah, poor Bud don't have buddies. Bud. Sorry to say, Bud, you don't got no buds. Not right now, Bud.
Looks like he's clear here. Does he jump back down in line in front of the 999?
No. Who's that red car behind him. That
The
be
red car behind him is
30? Who
it's
is
like
that?
Andrew Schroeder.
Andrew? Okay.
84.
84.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
working that top line behind Bud. He said, let's give it a try up here. So that's the thing. You got to have guys willing to go there with you, and that's what we're looking at right now.
Well, and when you get in pack racing too, and I'm known to do it too, you get scared to pull out because you don't want to lose. Like if you're running in 6th position, you're afraid if you pull out, you could fall all the way back to 16th. And as a NASCAR driver or a racer, your goal is not to go backwards. You want to go forwards. So it's hard to train a brain to do bold moves or move out of a line when you feel comfortable, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that was a great move down the back straightaway. I don't know if we caught that, but Logan in the 63 made a heck of a move there on the 33. He pushed the 33, cleared the one, and once he cleared, he made the move to the bottom and crossed under the 33 at the run, and he took the lead to get in front of that one car, Gabe Butler, there on the bottom. But I don't think this 33 is done yet. He's got the 83 there behind him, and it's going to be looking to push him around that 63. And you can see back here, Bud still got the 78 of Donald Stewart there on the top side. And they're trying to work their way up, claw their way up on that high line. They just, 2 cars, I don't know if it's going to be enough. They're doing a great job, though, to maintain here.
Well, we just had an awesome view of a radiator. Well, I can't handle that camera scene, but it went to the radiator, and that shows how hard they are pushing that. The game's actually showing you the radiator. They're nose to tail, bumper to bumper.
They definitely are here, Robert. And did you see the bottom's done a pretty good job to push out Gabe's, push the 63 of Logan there. And that one machine, he's pushed that 63 pretty clear of the outside line. But the outside line is starting to stack up. The energy will build back. And you can see they're kind of in the middle lane here, kind of control. Oh, we got a wreck in the back. I don't know if that's going to bring on a caution, Robert. That is the 53. Oh, that is Bud.
Oh, no. Let's go back and watch the instant replay. I see him spinning there out of in turn 3. Let's see what happened to Bud here, everybody. He was looks like he was having a good run. He was just biding his time back here in the back of the pack. And let's see if we can see here. He's going down the back stretch here. Looks like him and the 34 got into each other, and rear-ended the wall hard.
Yeah, it's unfortunate there for Bud.
And that's not going
to... A little contact from Frank Reese there.
And it's not going to throw a yellow because, there was no other vehicles around him. This is a virtual world of Talladega, so it doesn't see it. In real life, that would have been a yellow. But
yeah, definitely whatever you see. He uses a fast spare as he comes in his pit stall here. Let's say he's going to get him 4 tires, and the pack goes by. That's going to put him a lap down there.
Well, now all he's got to do is, do we have and I don't know, maybe somebody out there in the chat there in the Facebook side of things that are tuning in here tonight with us here at Freaky Fast in Area 51. Do they got green, white checkers?
Yellow flag is out.
As I hear a yellow.
Yellow, big wreck.
Big wreck. I heard the spinning. I heard it, and I don't know where it came from.
Oh, it looks like there was some cars on the apron, Robert. Oh, no, it looks like the 14 and the... Oh, no, it looks like the 14 of Outrider there was trying to get down below David Leclerc.
All right. Well, we'll go back through this replay here, Zach, and see exactly what happened. Like you said, oh, yeah, right there it is. And, oh, God, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, the 66 head on into the inside wall. The 14's smoking. The 5 is smoking. The 9 is getting going. The 52, the Coca-Cola machine there, he's got a little bit of damage. Wow. That's the big one. And you know what? You know who that helps out there, Zach? Didn't mean to interrupt you, but good old Bud.
That does.
Let's see. He
guys
is
barely missed that. Oh man, Ryan Jolly in the 24. He had a Ryan Priest moment.
well.
And of course, guys try to get to that too, and it's unfortunate. Cars
Well,
everywhere.
Bud's going to be staying out, of course. He just pitted, so he's going to get the lucky dog, wave around, get back on the lead lap. He's going to be able to come in and get 4 tires and fuel again and start in the back. But we have 37 laps to go here tonight at Talladega. So hopefully the stream looks good to everybody. Let me know how the audio sounds and how the stream is looking. I do much appreciate the feedback. And it is me and Robert A. Moyer up here in the booth with company with Zach Hall here tonight at Talladega, where we're just seeing some fast racing. It's nuts. Dicing, turning. I mean, it's anybody's game.
That it is. It is definitely some interesting racing going on here between these guys. Really putting a show on for us here.
Well, while we're on the caution though here, as it looks like the 8's going to be taking over the lead as well, maybe not. They're still sitting in pit road, so I do apologize for that. But I do want to give a shout out to Dirty Air Podcast. Make sure you check out Dirty Air Podcast every Tuesday night between 11 and 11:15 on Facebook for all your motorsports and sim racing news and special guests. And they got polls going on. They got, you name it, they got it going on. But actually, the owner of the Dirty Air Podcast is Zach Hall here. So do you have anything you want to add there, bud?
Oh no, I just really want to thank you, Robert, for supporting us and helping us out, of course, the way you do. And man, if anybody out there likes listening to anything about motorsports news or anything, please check out the Dirty Air Podcast, because it's really just a passionate talk and no holds bar talk about NASCAR, iRacing, just in general. We even talk about fantasy football sometimes. What's on our minds that week, and we talk about other motorsports too that go on, and it's just a really fun time. And we interact with the chat live. It'd be really cool if if some of y'all would go check it out. We'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, and when go live on Facebook, if you hit that follow button on their site there, when they go live, it gives you a notification, let you know on your smartphone or if you're on the computer working or doing something. But what's really nice about it all is that you can go back and listen to it. I actually did last Tuesday. I fell asleep. Sorry, but I worked
sometimes they're a little late.
Yeah, so I worked all day, long story short, and we'll get back into this race. But I listened to it on the way to work Wednesday morning. I turned it on my Bluetooth in my car, and that's what I listened to my 40-minute drive to work. So
awesome. Yeah, that's the whole point of it. And I can say there's a lot of big things coming soon. Working really hard to make it better. And I'm really proud of it right now at the moment. It's just a fun thing, and that's what it's supposed to be. And I would love to have some more people come out and have some fun with us and chat during each week. And like Barbara said, if you can't catch it live, you can watch it anytime you want. So
Yep. Well, last but not least here, before it looks like we still got another lap yet to go here under yellow with 35 laps to go here. I want to give a shout out to iPitting. If anybody is an iRacer and plays iRacing, make sure you check out at www.ipitting.com. I think I added an extra W there. But anyways, go to ipitting.com. And if you don't know what it is, it's a board. It's and I'll read off what it is. iPitting is a web designed base board for iRacing teams, and it also can just be for yourself. It helps you create racing series boards for all your teammates. It provides all your teammates with a clear version of every data they need, like schedule, results, championship, points, standings, which standings means of real life standings, or what you do if you run the open series on iRacing, or if you're running points over on iRacing up through the you know, the rankings and stuff. It's all there. You can share it on all the social media platforms. It's got integrated Twitch to it. So we like to say thank you for them being aboard Freaky Fast here. And again, make sure you go check out ipitting.com and sign up. And if you like it, they do got a free version, and they also got a paid version, which offers you more for streaming side of things and whole bunch of different stuff. So with that being said, well, back to the race here with 35 laps to go here, Zach. I think I don't think we've seen the big one yet, to be honest with you. I think it's going to get down to about 5 to go, and these guys are going to start dicing it. But you did say we do got a green-white checkered, correct? How many attempts do we got? Do we know?
Looking for that in the notes right here. I do not see that it says on here. Yeah, it doesn't say how many green whites we have, or if we do. I'm just going to assume. I guess we have, one or unlimited or 3. You never know. So
yeah.
We could be in for a wild one here, folks. You never know.
And we'll have that better data, next week as we learn more about the series and everything that's going on. And like I said, the car numbers, the paint schemes, the drivers' names, and who's who, and if they're even on a team and things like that. So please bear with us, and it will get better. You give us 3 weeks, and I guarantee you we will be rocking and rolling in freaky style and whatever else you want to call it. But I think we're going back green this time, though, Zach.
That we are, Robert. That's exactly what it looks like. We're going to go back through here. This guy's got double foul, but Logan in the 63 and Josh Cully in the 33 there, leading them to the green. It's going to be wild here. Looks like we got some cloud coverage coming over the racetrack. And, give these engines a little more horsepower as the air temperature maybe starts to drop as we head to late afternoon conditions.
Track temperature is 95 with air temperature at 72. Now, we had a total of 20 lead changes here tonight. Now, that's only at the start-finish line. The data does not count how many go around the track of how many times they do a lead change. So, but that's at the start-finish line, a total of 20. I would not be surprised by the end of this race we see it between 32 to 36 lead changes at the line.
You say 36 lead changes at the line? Wow.
That's right now we have 20. Already.
Oh, you're saying how many by the end of the race?
By end of the race, I wouldn't be surprised we have 32 to 36 between there.
Yep, that's very true. It's basically looks like it's about to do, like Brian says, it's burnout.
Not this track. It don't do the burnout this track.
It's a
slow. And now we have to wait for the green flag for that guy to throw it, and it's a pace, but we got that 33 there of or 63. Who's
Green flag,
okay?
green flag.
Logan is the 63 is the leader. Okay.
Josh is 33 there. If we start between them guys there, it's like the 33 just doesn't have the help right there. Jack Walls. In the 83 there, or 83, he's going to be a little bit off the bumper to the 33, and that's going to drop this outside line back, and you can see even in the back.
I hear skidding, but there is no yellow yet.
No yellow, and that's the 24 and the 34, Frank Reeves there.
Oh. Let's see here. We had 33 cars start tonight's race, and right now I'm looking at got 1, 2, 3, 4 cars, Zach, that took it behind the wall. Am I correct with that?
Looks like the 14's on pit road, the 24, and the 34. So we have 3 cars sitting on pit road, and looks like Bud did get back on the lead lap after his wreck. So the 53 of Bud there to get back his lap. So yeah, and we did have Andrew Schroeder and Ryan Hughes, I believe, take it behind the wall. So
unfortunately, but it's a long season. Definitely. You know. One race doesn't say nothing, but wow, look, they just made the 30. Look, everybody just hung the 33
out to dry.
Yeah, and watch how fast he just falls. I mean, it's It's
yeah,
amazing.
Josh Coley is going to go way back with that.
Well, he's got an opening right there behind the 3, it looks like. If he can duck that thing down behind the Goodwrench Chevy there.
Definitely.
And he stays high. He didn't even go in that line there, Zach.
Whew.
I wonder if he had a little bit of overheating problems.
Less than the 62 there. He made a big old move. You got the 071 of Eric Laurie on the bottom pushing that 63 of Logan. Dude in the 8 car out there. He's getting a big run. Pole setter. He's trying to get the lead back. He hasn't led many laps tonight, but he's been in that top 5, top area the whole night.
I think he's the car to beat tonight. And I think
that's very strong, Robert.
I think his sponsor's Yorkville, I think.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yep. Nice looking ZL1 Camaro there.
That it is. You see, this bottom line just doesn't have that third car all the way up under him. I believe that's David. David Leclerc in the 50. Just a little bit off the bumper of the 071. But the 071 is doing a great job there, push that Logan in the 63 out front because they're doing a good job of keeping that outside line at bay.
Yeah, that outside line is not moving like I thought it would with 30 laps to go. They should have enough of fuel to... No, they would have to make at least one more pit stop.
Yeah, I very much believe
pretty
so,
close
Robert.
to it.
Yeah,
that's something we'll have to pay attention to. I think the longest run that we had here tonight was, I think, 19 laps. So,
yeah, and you got the one-lap car, Ryan Jolly here. He's 1 lap down. He's going to go 2 in the 24 up top here as the lead pack goes by. He was caught up in that wreck that did not bring on the yellow with Frank Reese there in the 34. I believe Frank Reese has brought it behind the wall, but Ryan Jolly got it fixed up after he had a tow, and he's only lost 2 laps, so he's still in it. He just needs some cautions, and he was leading this race at one point, Robert. Our first caution, he was leading this race and pitted.
Yeah.
So, I think he's been trying to stay out of trouble.
Sorry to interrupt you there, but the 071 and the 30 there, 30 of Dennis, they got underneath that yellow line there, Zach, and the cars got
almost.
Yeah, that's not where you want to go.
You can see the momentum lost by that bottom line.
Yeah.
That's going to push Duke Conrad out front. He's going to have less than the 62 there. The 1 of Gabe Butler there on the outside. Looks like the 62 does have some front-end splitter damage, just a little bit. It'll like not enough to really slow that car down too much, but you definitely may feel the effects of that in the drag. He's going to clear. He's going to get down to the bottom. That's going to put Gabe Butler on the outside at the top, leading that top line.
Oh, look at the banking in this track. It's amazing when they go through the G-forces that they have through this, going through the turns here at, and, you're right. We're actually hitting speeds of 200 miles per hour, Zach.
Yeah, about 201 is what we're seeing. I would believe some of these guys in the farther back of the pack might hit 202, maybe 203. But up front here, we are seeing speeds of 201 mile an hour. It's fringe there, and before with the older packages, we could almost hit 210 mile an hour. And I believe slowing them down has brought us a little closer. These cars just pack up so tightly now. You can see this racing is just so much more wild, and everybody 2x2, and we got a little bit of a stack up there. I think the 08 is going to jump to the outside there. John, he's going to go around the 76. Jim Brooks, who's going to block the 999. Oh, into the wall.
Whoa.
That was almost a huge wreck there. Good job by the 999 there to back out of that situation.
I do know that, with them hitting around 200 miles per hour in this draft here, it has a lot to do with the air temperature. But with this new track stuff that we have going on here that iRacing just gave out, does that play any factor here, you think?
That's going to mostly play with the tires, how it's going to affect the tire wear mostly,
okay.
And just the overall grip of the bottom line. The bottom line is where when you start wearing tires, it's usually the bottom line where it goes first, just because you're pinching that car off so much more with the wheel. When you run up higher, you don't have to put as much wheel in the car, just less strain. So yeah, there you're going to see some differences maybe in tire wear, but most of the time, track temp is not an issue we really worry about at these tracks, unless handling, big time handling comes into factor. Which, personally, we haven't had a very ill handling race car here. Maybe a little tight, but it's definitely nothing you can't deal with. And man, this pack got so jumbled up and so broken up from that one little stack up. And now look at them, Robert. They're back all together. It just shows you how fast, one lap later, they're all formed back up.
And again, there goes Bud up to the top. He's
he said I don't think he wants to ride in the middle or the bottom that far back. I think he really likes, having that sight line out top there, and he wants to go around all these guys, but just not enough people jumping up there to help.
Yeah, maybe give him Bud, hey, hop down there and get down to the low line and get pushed, because we got 24 laps to go. Time is running out. I mean, I know this is a 2.66 mile track, but at 200 miles per hour, got only roughly, it's showing me about 18 minutes to go until this race is over if we stay green. Now, they're gonna have to pit one more time, so who's saving fuel? Is he back there saving fuel? Because, the 62 and the 1 are up in the front. They're going to use a little bit more fuel than the people in the back that can do like 75% throttle compared to 100% throttle, which, is huge. These people could be saving a lap or two,
Yeah, this is a racetrack where you definitely could save some fuel just riding. The draft can help a lot. I don't believe Bud's saving any fuel just because he's ducking out of the draft. And, you really want to use the draft for fuel saving. So it's interesting to see if they could save enough to make it. I don't believe they can. We'll have to see. It'll be interesting how how it plays out. I believe these guys are going to go is unless you have a lot of people pitting with you, you're going to want to stay out till the fuel gets low and come in and take a low fuel load here at the end. But it's definitely going to be interesting, Robert. This is a strategy these guys are formulating. Now, if you go ahead and pit right now, say you go ahead and pit once you're in your window, you can get less fuel because your car is already mostly filled up. You just get into your window, come down. If you can stay on the lead lap and the caution comes out, you should cycle to the lead when everybody has to pit.
Yeah.
So that's a strategy somebody could pull here. I don't believe we'll see that. I think most guys are going to wait, and there's going to be a stack up on the bottom here. Huge stack up with the 62. That's going to let the 83, the 01, and the 1 get by. Looks like the 01's not going to get there, but the 1 of Gabe Butler and the 83 of Jack Walls there out front now after that huge checkup. And look, the 62 said, I want to go right back to the lead.
Yeah.
And the 8 makes a really bold move there to get to the outside.
Now, again, I don't know whose teammates or whose friends. We might have some teammates and friends out there, and we're seeing the package running, but there's a reason behind it, and we might not know until we learn who's who and teams. But I'm sitting watching this, Zach, and waiting for who's going to be the first one to make that move. To make that pit stop. Because once. If you're talking on the radio and you got 2-3 cars that are going to go and you duck in, the next time by, everybody's probably going to duck in. So when do you make that move,
It's definitely important.
I mean, because we're down to 20 after this time by here, we're going to be completing lap 55. We got 20 laps to go. So it's clicking off fast here.
That it is, Robert. Looks like the lead is going to go back to the hands of Les Levy there in the 62. I believe I'm saying his name right. Sorry if I'm not. Les.
Yeah, I believe, yes. Les Levy, yeah.
FYI to all the drivers, I'm terrible with last names sometimes and names in general. So,
welcome to my world.
If I pronounce it wrong, I'm sorry. We will get it right as time goes on, but good racing here. This is just 2x2 hard racing action, and that's what this Cup car package is produced now, and that's awesome to see here as Duke Conrad in that 8 is really working outside. He's going to try to get help from Brian Kaufman in that 01. they're going to have some help from David Leclerc and the 50 on the outside there to unrow 3. And, Robert, you really, a lot of times you get your runs from that 3rd or 4th row behind you.
Mm-hmm.
And those are going to be the key guys for your pushing. I mean, the guy right behind you is always helpful. As you can see, Brian Kaufman really pushing on that 8 there. Give him a good little run down the back straightaway. We're going to stay. He's going to nose ahead of the 62 there, but the 62 will use that bottom to prevail there with the help of Gabe Butler.
Well, I know with 19 to go, I wouldn't want to be the one in the lead, though. I don't want to. Oh, I apologize.
Yeah, that's the thing, Robert. You got to pick your moment, and you got to be in position to make this win. I think the lead right now is not a bad position. Now, coming to 2 to go, it may be not a great position if you don't have somebody that that's going to stick with you and help you out till the very end, and then they can make a move. But it's always a tough call here with street play tracks. I like where Les is at in the 62. He's got past, and then we're right back to the top to get the move back done. So he wants to lead, and I think this is the first race of the season. You're going to want to lead the most laps and get that maximum bonus points you can get. So see how this plays out here. But Les is doing a great job in the 62, really, to stay out front. He started 16th, so done a great job to move up from 16th to first place.
Yep. And I do apologize to anybody out there if you got your ear spiked there from my dog barking. Yeah, well, sometimes you can't control certain things. But, yeah, I mean, I agree with what you're saying there with the 62. But, we got 17 laps to go. And, I think it's soon time. They're 20 laps on their stent and tires. Do you just go down and take fuel, or do you gamble and get 2 tires to help control the car a little bit? Because 2 tires is better than no tires.
I think the call is going to be 2 tires and fuel, Robert. Wow, look at this.
Wow.
999 up here. Corey Lane, he's getting pushed by the
Brad.
Oh, Brad Bothwell, yeah, in the 94 there.
And look at him go.
Yeah, I haven't talked much about him tonight, but he heck of a push to Corey Lane there in the 999 there.
Yeah, I was just ready to say, and the 08 there of who's 08? John. He tried to go up a little bit, it looked like there, to try to slow him down a little bit, but look at the momentum they got going. Look out, coming through. Me. Hit the horns.
I believe we're going to have some pit stops here, Robert. Looks like the 071 of Eric Lorry is going to pit. See if anybody else comes. Duke Conrad, Gabe Butler. Now this is the key, though, getting on the pit road.
Yeah.
Great job by these guys there not to speed or lose their car, because it's very easy under downshifting conditions and hard braking conditions to lock them rear tires and spin that thing. So, or just really go straight off into the grass. It's not the easiest thing to do, that's for sure. But these guys did a great job. Now it's just all about executing your box.
Well, we'll come up here now with this other pack here, because they stayed out. Now, how long do they stay out? Because we already had the takers. Now the question is how long do they stay out? Do they come around?
Oh, the 30 of Dennis Sather. He just spun come up pit road.
Oh.
That's actually one of the toughest spots, Robert. I forgot to point that out. When you're taking off after taking 2 tires and running some laps here, those tires are so hot. It's so easy to wreck. That didn't run a caution, so the 30 there is going to take a big hit there, and I think a few guys lights flashed before their eyes as he hit the wall there.
Well, yeah, I mean, like you said, you didn't point that out. You don't take no tires, and you come out and you think, I can get back on the gas as fast as I can, and like you said, the tires are so hot, there's no grip at all. It's like driving on ice, and it's nuts.
You got to really be easy going through the gears there. Looks like, wow, Corey Lane, though, I got to give him props, man. He drove all the way to the lead last lap, Robert, from that top lane. Looks like Brad Bothwell's going to pit. He's going to be a lone man now. Caution flag is out.
Oh, and who did we catch? Lap down, and where did the caution come from? Oh, there's a big one in turn 1.
Oh, yeah, Donald Stewart 78 on his roof.
Oh, 78. Let's find the.
Oh, I think we had another same issue. The 50. I think the 50 did the same thing as the 30. Robert. He lit the tires up at pit road exit. David Leclerc. Wow, the 78.
Oh, let's go back and watch this. Let's go back and watch the replay again of the see if we can get to the 78. Wow, he went tumbling.
Wow.
Okay, we're not catching. I just caught the tail end of it. As you see the 52, but yeah, I mean, like you said there, we'll go back live here as I was trying to find it, but I caught the tail end of that 78 just rolling down into turn 1 on his hood sliding.
Yeah, that right there, Robert, was pretty much the 50. Just like I said, getting up the speed on tires, man. They're so tough to put the power down, and I think he just didn't expect it, and just having that changing that one set of tires, it really, really, really does affect you. So, so we're gonna see some guys coming to pit road here. And these guys are going to actually get the worst of it here. So Corey Lane, Les, I believe Les is in this. Yeah, Les is ahead. Brian Kaufman, Jack Walls, Logan in the 63. Helton, Brad. Brad Bothwell actually. He's creeping right here on the apron. I'm not sure if he's coming in. He may be out of fuel. I don't know what he may be waiting for somebody. Yeah, he's waiting for someone to pass.
Yeah, let's go in his cockpit here. Yeah, he's waiting for somebody. He's still running.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. This is interesting. This is going to put Josh Coley in the 33 in the lead. This is going to shake up our leaderboard a lot. Ken Worley in the 11's we put in second.
I was going to say, where did he come from?
The 08's back up front here. He's up to third. The 97 at Jeremy Funk. The 4 from 30th. Robert Richards up to 5th.
Wow.
Guys.
We have some drivers that we didn't talk about all night now up here.
Yeah, and in position, Robert. You got to think about this. We're going to be going back to green with less than 10 to go.
Grab your popcorn. Grab your soda.
That's for sure. As you can see there, Donald Stewart, I believe, just took it behind the wall after that terrible roll he had.
Yeah, I wish I would have caught that on the replay. I tried to go back and find it on the replay, and I caught, like I said, I caught the tail end of it, but all I seen him sliding on his roof.
Yeah, it was unfortunate for him. Really, innocent bystander. Just unfortunate mistakes from the 50 there, getting the power down, and car went dead right. And 78, I was out on the racetrack up the speed, hitting a car really going, under probably 20 or 30 mile an hour, 40 mile an hour. So, when you hit the object like that, usually it does not end up well. And he was the pinball in that situation.
Yeah, unfortunately. But all right, well, let's see here. We're still under caution here. It looks like we're gonna have a one-time round. So, like I say to everybody, me and Zach got to go wet our whistles. So we're going to have a quick word from proud sponsor of Freaky Fast, Be The Match. So we'll be right back after this quick word from them.
One of the main reasons I did decide to join the registry is because the lack of African American representation on the registry. It's our responsibility to register. This is something that we can control. You can do this. Think about if it was your child. Think about if it was your sister. Don't let fear be the only reason that you don't save a life.
My name's Quentin O'Donnell. I'm 19 years old. I was born and raised in Boulder, Colorado. When I was 16 years old, I was diagnosed with Hodgkin lymphoma, and since then, I have been doing 3 years of treatment. For the future, I hope that I'm able to beat my disease and just be a normal person. I want to go to college. I want to continue to race, maybe be a professional driver one day, and just keep on living. That's my goal.
All right, we're back after a quick word from Beat a Match. All right, well, Zach, it looks like we're gonna have about 10 to go when we go back green here. Looks like we got to go around one more time before we set these guys sail for 10 to go, and it's gonna be send the mail. Let's go for it. It's gonna get crazy because
Yeah.
I don't know how many how many quick repairs do they have left? Are you down to
Right.
your last one? Did you use them all? Because just because you weren't in the big one or in a wreck doesn't mean you didn't get damaged by tapping somebody, getting bumped in the side, getting hit in the rear. There's little nicks here and there that could be they could have used them just to keep the car clean to stay, up to speed. So, because we're not going to have to worry about fuel. So,
That's for sure. And, that's the interesting thing here, Robert, is that literally none of these guys have to worry about fuel. It's all out here. It's going to be wild. And like I said, it's very easy even to accidentally use that fast repair. So,
yeah.
It can accidentally get used sometimes. And, looks like we do have still lights on. So I believe when we go green, we'll have 8 to go. So we'll have
to go
8
now?
laps.
Oh,
right
man.
now we're 10 to go, but next time by it'll be 9 to go, and then we take when we get lined up, it should be 8 to go. When we come to the restart,
and it takes about a lap and a half to get up to speed. So and with 8 to go, to get up to speed, as we all know, and if you follow the NASCAR side of things, stay in line, you go up to speed faster. I don't think these guys are going to stay in line, and I think we're going to see 3-4 wide, jostling in for position. And then when you get down to close to the end, if there is no yellow, who's the one that pulls out, and who's the one, if we're not 3 wide or 2 wide still up in the front, which we've seen all night here, Zach, that the top 4 cars can basically stay side by side. It's 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. They're jostling back and forth because they're doing more throttle playing, like you said earlier. So if they get off the gas just a tick longer off the gas, you lose that momentum a little bit. You got to try to regain it back up into the next turn.
Yeah, and momentum is huge in this type of race, Robert.
Right.
And you don't want to lose any you can get. And, with 8 laps to go and restart, I think this will be plenty of times for a lot of stuff to happen. And you never know, if the caution comes out again, we might have a green light checkered. So, maybe we'll have another restart. This is where stuff's going to get wild, and it's going to be interesting here.
Yeah. As we have that 24 of... I do apologize. Number 24 again.
Ryan Jolly.
Ryan. He is 1 lap down. So he's going to get...
wave around.
Yeah, he's going to get back on the lead lap, I believe. Am I seeing this correct? Yeah.
I believe... Actually, Robert, he
No?
will not. No, because he's already ahead of the leader. So he will go to 1 lap down because he was 2 already. So he'll stay 1 lap down, but if he gets another caution, he can get ahead of the 88 of Michael or the 30 of Dennis. It's possible for him to get that lucky dog position for the last late race restart.
Wouldn't that be something, being 2 laps down, come back and win the race? That's why
I'm
he
sure
said.
he would like that.
Yeah, that's why I say never give up. Never give up. You never know. You don't
That's
know
very
until
much
the
so.
checker flag flies.
You can never give up in this type of race, and that's for sure, Robert.
Any kind of racing, because you never know.
Really, yeah.
Just never know. But they are double filing here as we're going to get ready to go back green with 8 laps to go. So we'll see how this all plays out. I do appreciate everybody coming over from the YouTube side to the Facebook side of things. But don't forget to, if you're over on that YouTube side, the video will be loaded up later, like I said. But you can hit the subscribe button over there, or hit the follow button, like button here, and share this with your friends and family and all your NASCAR friends or iRacing friends, and show them what kind of league this is, and show the support out there.
Definitely. Well, it's about to get wild, ladies and gentlemen. You better get your popcorn and your drink ready.
All right. Well, I got an in-race report here, Zach.
Really?
Yes, they got 3 attempts at green, white, checkered. So
okay, cool.
It's a standard NASCAR
Procedures.
Yep. So, but that official pace car is going to duck in. We're going to have 8 laps to go here tonight at Talladega Superspeedway here down in Alabama, where we're going to get nuts. See how I said that? I didn't put the other word in there for you, but I just said nuts. Yeah. Oh, let's get crazy.
It's
all
going
right.
to get insane.
Yeah, here we go. And green's out with 8 laps to go. Let's see what happens as that 33 takes off, and we have the 11 on the outside not getting a push, but as long as they stay in line, it should work out for them.
Robert, this is where push comes to shove, and it's take no prisoners time right now. You have to get everything you can get, and I want to see some of these guys who got stuck in the back here in the middle of this pack who are leading. See if they how aggressive are they to get back to the front, because some of these guys up front, they got a good opportunity here. They got the track position with that timely caution.
Now
They're going to look to get it.
I'm going to bring this up, Zach, and we didn't see it all race, but these guys are actually starting to push in the turns. They didn't do that all race, but with 8 laps to go, they're actually locking, front
Bumpers,
to back.
yeah.
Bumpers in the turns.
Yeah, it's a risky move, but at this time of the race, you got to go.
Yeah, I mean, you got to
set. You got to send it. As
yeah.
Some people would say.
Well, we'll see here, because they're trying to form 3 lines here coming down the back stretch.
That's the 63 up top, I believe, with the 62 of West. So Logan and West in the 62 and 63, they're trying to make that top work like they did earlier. See if they can get some friends up there and get that line going.
I think they need one more vehicle. I think they need at least one more vehicle to get it going. I think, Zach, that top line's going to move up. I think they're going to get to the second row, and I think it's going to stall out on them.
Definitely seems like the case. Strawberries become the 6 to go here, side by side here for the lead. Ken Worley in that 11. He qualified 7th. Haven't talked much about him tonight, though. Maybe mired back a little bit. He's in second now. He's got that away to John right there. Oh, and they're stacking up on the bottom with Josh Coley in the 33. Getting a little bit of speed loss there off the corner, and that outside line pushes clear.
Oh, and Jeremy just got a push from the 0-1 there.
A lot of movement going around that middle line there. You got the 0-1, the 8, the 97. Those 3 cars right there really getting a lot of energy built up, Robert. You're seeing it as the 11 does pull ahead. Coming to 5 to go here.
This is the time
the 62
we...
and the 63. As this all goes on, those 2 have worked away to the second row.
They're trying. They're trying.
Wow, what? And look, now you have the 071 jump there. He says, wow, look at them 2 moving up there.
Yeah, I mean...
think more people need to see this and look at this line up top, because, man, looks like Logan's going to get some air down the back straightaway in the 63.
They're getting separated. Are they overheating maybe a little bit?
Probably already a little bit. As you can see, the momentum already dropped back, but they have more friends now. As we're going to come to 4 to go. Josh Coley in the 33 still leading. You got the 11. The 0-1 jumps up to the top now.
Oh, hang on, everybody.
3 by 3. These guys are... They said 3 wide races. You like it? And we're going to show you, because they come to 3 to go.
Does somebody put it 4? Does somebody put it 4? Let's roll the dice. Who's going to do 4?
You know, 4 laps to go, Robert. This is get what you can get. Outside line is working. The 62 pushing the 01. 01 with a big run up on the third line up top. 62 with the big push.
And it looks
They're
like
going to run even for the lead, 3 wide.
And we got lap cars too coming up with 3x3x3, and we got 2 lap cars. I don't know if I was the lap cars.
At the moment.
Oh, good. I'd say I'd get out of the way.
That's Bud and Ryan Jolly there. That's the 53 and the 24. Let's see how these guys navigate this. 33 is pulling ahead here. Josh Coley, he's trying to make that bottom work. That's him to help with the 08.
You gotta break the air. Gotta break the air.
Here's these lap cars. They're going to catch these lap cars down the back straight, Robert. I think that's going to be the best place to catch them. And these guys may even pull off down here.
Oh, we have a car up into the wall, and that would be the 94. I don't know if that's
wrecking into the wall.
Is that going to throw yellow?
We got lap cars here. They're passing the lap cars on the bottom of the apron. That's a good job. I think guys, let go. Oh, we have a ball.
Oh, and there's the big one up and over. Hang on, the whole field is just flipping and wrecking, and oh my Lord. Wow.
6 cars made it through that, Robert.
6 cars out of how many, Zach?
There's so many cars right now.
I don't even know who to go with.
Yeah, it looks like we had the 5 make it through of Gary Whitmer, Paul Patterson in the 9, Jack Walls in the 83, Robert Richards in the 12, the 11 of Kim Worley, and the 33 Josh Coley were the only survivors in that. And that all started with the engine expiring on the 97 of Jeremy Funk.
He overheated, like you said.
Yeah, and when that happens, you see what it causes.
Let's ride with the 97. Oh, yeah, there it is. Inside cockpit. Boom, and hang on. Over he goes. And, oh, what a ride. And now we see the carnage. How many cars went over? And the 97 went over?
There was a lot of cars slipping there.
Wow.
The 01, the 97, of course. The 63 was flipped. I believe the 1 also may have flipped there. Just a lot of carnage there, Robert.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of carnage. This is unfortunate for a lot of these guys, but I believe a lot of them should have a fast repair possible.
Yeah, but how many cars can get? At least it happened out of turn 3 and 4. They can creep their way back without calling a tow, blowing up, and get their fast repair and give it another shot. Now, I want to explain to everybody out there, if you're looking up on the top of the pylon here, it's actually telling me. Okay, I know why it didn't. But anyways, the top of the where it says caution is out. It says race is final. It actually is not over. The system thinks it's over, but it's not. So me and Zach actually have to take over here and let you know what lap it is and the countdown to it, as the system doesn't know that we're under green, white, checkered. So we'll try to keep you informed on the laps and what attempt we are on. But the scoring above what position scrolling is actually right. That will keep going until the race is over.
Definitely. So we got 3 attempts here to green white checker. This is going to be our first one. This is
well, how many got fixed?
A lot of them. It seems like a lot of cars did get fixed. We had Brian Kaufman in the 01 get fixed. Of course, the 1 of Gabe Butler, 63 of Logan, Helton, Duke Conrad in the 8. A lot of guys who were torn up.
Well, at least they had their quick fix there, and be able to get all fixed up. Give it a go again. But I'm looking here, Zach. The 83 is damaged in the back. I don't know if that's gonna
Yeah, he's got a little rear damage. That's it's not going to help him any, Robert. But I don't believe it's going to hurt him either.
Hurt him.
So
Yeah, that was going to be my question.
That's interesting, also, Robert. So a lot of these guys came down pit road
Well,
during a certain sequence, and they pitted on a green flag. So did they put enough fuel in the car for a green light, 3 green light checkers?
right. Well, and the thing too, Zach, is that even if he had a quick repair, he's running in 4th position. Do you gamble to go down and wind up back in 10th? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is it worth 3 laps? That little bit of damage, like you said, I don't think it's going to affect him too bad, as long as he's getting a push from somebody behind him that can push him to the car in front of him and basically help him with his speed instead of he needs to help with that damage. If he tries to pull out and no one fall, it's gonna kill him regardless. Definitely. But it's gonna kill him more, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
It's when you get back there, you just put yourself in such.
And guess what? Take a guess how many lead changes we had.
30 something. That you said 35, right?
I said between 32 to 36. We are right now at 33.
Oh wow. We might hit
40.
Well, we ain't got enough laps technically, but if we have more green light checkers, though, we can.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Possibility. Yeah.
And these guys want to be the first winner of the season. In a 12-week season like these guys are doing, you want to come out early and score that win. This is just a good points night. I mean, anytime you score a win on the first night, that sets up your season to already on a bright path.
Yes, most definitely. And that 12 there of Robert, we didn't talk about much about him either. Just a little bit about him, but he's up there at P3. So, I mean, he's got a chance to get this win.
Yeah, he definitely does. Definitely does there. That 12 machine right there in 3rd. Yeah, you got the 9 of Paul Patterson. Started 32nd tonight. Robert Richards started 25th.
Ted?
Gary Whitmere Jr. started 22nd. Ted Deckard Jr. started 12th. A lot of these guys, we haven't really seen up front all night. Now they have a huge opportunity here to score a win.
Yeah.
Or really even score a good top 10 finish. I mean, you look at how many cars these guys are packing in. A top 10 finish is a good day.
Yeah, they had 33 cars show up onto the track. I think 28 actually gridded. So, getting a top 10 with 28 cars, I would take that any day, especially at Talladega or Superspeedway, where we said it before earlier that it's a crapshoot.
That it is, Robert. That it is. And we're getting double foul, ladies and gentlemen, for our first attempt at a green light checker here. It's going to get freaky.
Yeah.
I couldn't add the last part.
Nuts.
I can't bring myself to do it.
You can, man.
It's going to get freaky, insane. There you go.
Insane? I got to start writing down notes of our words. We'll let
phrases here.
Yeah, we'll let the fan base out there give us some, start posting, give us some whatever you think we should say. Freaky what?
My favorite's holy mackerel.
Holy mackerel. I haven't said that all night.
Well,
wow.
Maybe we'll come into this finish. You might have to pull out the holy mackerel.
I might have to pull out the holy mackerel. That's right. He's like, holy mackerel, look at that. We'll see. Going down into turn 3 and 4 here, and they're going to get ready to try this one more time. And as long as we can get to that white flag, it doesn't matter what happens after that. The whole field could wreck, and race would be over once they get to that start-finish line. So
the guys are going to have to get out like Carl Edwards on feet and run to the start-finish line. So unfortunately, we can't do that in the sim, but there will hopefully be one man crossing this line, and I'm sure we'll see that. So these guys come out 4, Robert. going through their minds right now is, oh no, I just want to make it back to the end.
That's that would be in my mind. I'd be like, just let me survive. 2 more laps. That's all I gotta do. 3 more laps. That's all I gotta do.
Definitely. It's here they go into the tribal. They better hold them seatbelts tight one more time.
That's right. Seatbelts tight. Grab that wheel by both of your hands. 10 o'clock and 1 o'clock. And green's out. Off we go, Zach. Here we go. Hang on and look at them. We got a car loose already. And yellow is out. We are gonna.
33's ahead.
Huh?
I believe 33 is going to take the lead there. Maybe. No, let's say it's going to get back to 11. I thought the 33 was ahead there, but that was just a restart issue there with the 071.
071.
Spun the tires on the restart, Robert. These guys had huge wheel spin. I think these guys are the guys that took 2 tires earlier.
Oh yeah, see right here, and somebody went up. 2 cars up over the roofs again. I think NASCAR has to look at this because we're having cars on the roof all the time here.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for them guys. Good races known for fuel. And,
I don't think the roof flaps are working.
That's for sure. And so now the question is, do these guys have enough fuel for another one?
They should. There are only 15 laps on their stint, so I would imagine, unless when they went in, they only got enough of fuel to do 1 green, white, checkered. Make the car. I wouldn't know why. For a shorter pit stop. But from what I'm looking at here on the pit side of things here, Zach. The 11 to 33, they had a pit stop of a 7.6. The shortest pit stop I'm seeing on my scoring pylon would be the number 3. Dylan had a 3.9. So, did he just take enough of fuel?
That's a good question there. That's a tough call for some of these guys. And
well, let me correct myself there, everybody out there. He just made a pit stop. So I think he was involved in that wheel spin accident because it's showing him he's only on two laps on his stint. So he just went in and got fixed real quick, splash of fuel, and right back out. So. Yeah.
Looks like Dennis Sather will take him on the wall, and Jeremy Funk.
Oh, man.
Yeah, who had an unfortunate engine explosion there. Really caused the big one, as I would like to say. That was a huge wreck.
Oh, we're going to try it again here.
Yep. And when we got another attempt after this, if they can't, get it back going green. Then after that, it will be a final.
Yeah.
So whenever the caution comes out there, and like you said, if we do get to the white flag, the caution will not come back out. So these guys will have to race back to the line.
Right. Which they packed 28 cars in here. This track is tough to drive for any league out there. But they only had 6 yellows here tonight right now. So that is pretty impressive, if you ask me.
Definitely is. With this many cars, Robert, that's very impressive.
Yeah, and that with the internet-based, game too. Things can happen that are out of your hands. It's the internet. Unfortunately.
That is correct. We always don't have the person network to race this close, and these guys have been racing very close. So. You see sometimes network issues come up most at these tracks a lot of times. So, it's just really tough. And now Kim Worley and Josh Coley and Robert Richards there, these guys are sitting here thinking, okay, another shot at it. Please, just want to get back to the finish.
Yeah.
I think a lot of these guys, they want to win, but they'd be happy even to finish second or third, just because these races are crapshoots, and I don't want to call it lucky a lot of times, but you got to have some what I like to call lady luck on your side, just to be in position for these things.
Well, that's a good question to bring up, and the only way to get an answer on that is to actually talk to the drivers. But, finishing second and third, if I was running second or third or fourth, I wouldn't be happy with that position. Maybe if I was back, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, okay, I would deal with that. But being up that close to that chance of getting that win, I don't know if I'd be happy with it. I mean, I guess I would be, but it's right there at your fingertips, and you just can't sit back. Now, some drivers are content now. Not to toot my horn, but I'm one of them drivers that if I'm on the last lap running second place, I probably won't pull out. I've done it before where I'm like, okay, I'll just take second. I'm not going to jeopardize this position, because if I pull out, I could go from, like I said earlier, second to 10th within a half a lap, even in one turn.
Definitely very possible in this type of racing. It's
right.
It's cutthroat, and sometimes you gotta make the best decision for yourself. But like you said, Robert, agreeing these guys start pressing the gas, and it's time for outside the top 10 to be going for the It's really the only thing you can do in plate racing, and like I said, it's a good finish to bring at the end of the day. But when you're sitting here at the moment, you're probably thinking, screw it, I'm going for it. So it's a tough seat to be in, but these guys, this is what they love to do, and they're in the position now to go get that checker flag.
All right. Yep. Yeah, I agree with you there, Zach. But all right. Well, these pace should have the lights going out this time by. They'll be getting double file, and we will get freaky, whatever the fan base wants to say. Freaky what? I don't know.
Crazy.
Freaky crazy. Freaky insane. Freaky.
Freaky
Freaky
sideways. Freaky upside down.
Well, they've been freaky upside down. Plenty of them been upside down side going, I don't belong this way.
I'm sure that's what they're saying when they're turning around. So
Right. Well, they're double following up here, like I said. So, but I mean, to everybody out there in the chat, we got a great fan base going out here tonight with these guys. So we do appreciate everybody tuning in and watching Area 51 with their season opener here at Talladega. Don't forget to tune in on Monday nights when they go with, not sure what track they're going to, but they run the Indy cars, the new ones. And then their first race will be in the trucks, actually, will be Wednesday with Extreme TV there with Matthews. So make sure you throw that support over there with them as much as you enjoy us and support us. It's all a team.
Definitely, Robert.
All right. Well, we got people out there on Facebook, Zach. I got a freaky wild. Oh, we love you. We love you. Not a problem, Becky. We're happy to have you. Glad you're enjoying the stream, and I'm glad you're enjoying the race, and getting ready to watch the ending here as these guys are getting ready to do their second attempt here tonight at Talladega. Fastest track on the NASCAR circuit and the biggest track on the NASCAR circuit. So it's nuts. It is nuts to watch this.
Yes, it is. It will.
All right.
It'll be interesting to see how these guys can, position themselves to get for that victory as this pace car. It might do its final turn off for the night for these guys. You never know, but it could be one more left. You never know.
Oh, as that 5 saying, come on, 12, get closer to the 11. We got to go. All right, well, official pace car's ducking in, everybody, and we are going to get ready to get freaky wild. Oh, yeah. Well, such a long wait, though, Zach, for that green flag. It's just pacing and pacing and pacing and pacing. And green's out. Here we go. Second attempt here tonight. We'll see what happens as that 33 gets a great jump, and that 11's going to need to get pushed. Oh, he clears him.
It is the 33 to the lead. Josh Coley, Jack Walls in 83 leading that outside line now. What can these guys make work? I think we're going to have some big moves going down the back straightaway. As you see right here, the 1 and the 3 make a move. The 11 makes a move to the outside of the 33. Side by side into the 3 and 4. Top line coming to. You got the 63, I think, pushing the 62 up top there. The 071, the 3, the 1. All these guys, they're going to come here, Robert, to the white flag.
White flag. All they got to do is cross that start finish line. And we're on the white flag. Here we go. And they are now up to speed. They're clocking around 200 miles per hour in the draft. 3 wide, all the way back through. And now we got the 94 coming. He's going to try to latch on the back and push his way up through the field.
The top side, Robert. The top side's getting the run up to the 3. The 3's pushing hard. 1 has the lead going down the back straightaway. Cam Gabe holding to it on the outside line. This is side by side.
Oh, they're touching, and there goes the 11, the 9, the big one, and the whole field except for the 33, the 12, and is that the 76 made it through? Wow, what an ending. I don't even know where to go.
Robert Richards is going to get second behind Josh Coley, winning the race. Eric Laurie is going to get third, and that's at 071. So going from, you got to remember this, Robert, the 071 was the caution for the last white checker before this, where he lit the tires up.
That's what,
third place.
That's what I was saying. I just said, oh my God, did the 071 make it through? Eric, he made it through that. We were just watching live there, watching on the replay there, Zach, of it looked like the 12 and just got bumped a little bit, and that was it. I mean, it just caused a whole chain reaction, basically the whole field. So,
yeah, what a finish there, Robert. Wow. That was intense. Josh Coley, though, going to pull off the win here for the season opener for Area 51. That 33 machine. So congrats to him.
Yeah,
what a heck of a victory.
Yeah, what a victory! And he only led out of 75 laps. He's only led 14, but he started 17th position.
He did, Robert. He put himself in position there late in the race, got the track position he needed, and look where it ended up now.
All right, let's see if we can get a good screenshot there for him if he wants it. But congratulations again. What a race. What a race. Woo. Wow. All right, well, we're going to see about who we can get here. Who do we have? We got the 071, the 12, and the 33. So we're going to quick run to a commercial here and see if we can get everybody together for a post-race interview, if we can find everybody on Discord. But give us a second, and we'll be right back after this quick word from Be The Match.
One of the main reasons I did decide to join the registry is because the lack of African American representation on the registry. It's our responsibility to register. This is something that we can control. You can do this. Think about if it was your child. Think about if it was your sister. Don't let fear be the only reason that you don't save a life.
My name's Quentin O'Donnell. I'm 19 years old, and I was born and raised in Boulder, Colorado. When I was 16 years old, I was diagnosed with Hodgkin lymphoma, and since then, I have been doing 3 years of treatment. For the future, I hope that I'm able to beat my disease and just be a normal person. I want to go to college, I want to continue to race, maybe be a professional driver one day, and just keep on living. That's my goal.
All right, we are back, and give me 1 second here, Zach. We're trying to find the race winner. And do you want to have an interview with Eric
Yeah,
there real quick?
I can interview Eric real quick. Let's see if our winner comes in here. See if I can get to talk to Eric. I believe I can pull people up. Oh, I cannot, Robert.
Okay, let me get Eric for you.
Okay. Hey, Eric, it's Zach in the booth. You got a copy, man? Hey, Eric.
Yeah,
it's Zach. Oh, you got me, bud? All right, cool. Well, man, what an end to that race there. First off, before I get into really the ending there, just really describe how your race went for you tonight, man.
Race is going good. I got caught up in one of the crashes, and then I made a crash there on a restart there. Didn't expect that totally at all. But race went good. Car handles great.
Yeah, definitely. Really, my next question is: did you think after the first screen white checker there, as it looks like did you get some wheel spin there and just unfortunately spun it there, and you were able to get back going and you used that second green white checker to your availability and made it through that massive wreck. How did that feel?
Oh, I felt great getting through that big mess. I didn't think I was going to make it there for a second, and then it was like, wow, unbelievable.
Yeah, it definitely was an unbelievable wreck, and I'm sure you're happy to come home with third, Eric. Before we let you go tonight, anybody want to send a shout out to you for your third place finish tonight, man?
Yeah, I want to send out to Gabe, Dude, Dylan. They're a big help tonight.
10-4, Eric. Well, congrats on your third place finish tonight, and we'll catch you next week.
All right. Thanks, Zach.
All right, Robert. That was our third place man of Eric Laurie. I do not believe we have the winner yet, but I guess maybe you can get an interview with Robert Richards then, I guess. Robert can talk to Robert.
Hey, yeah, I'll talk to Robert. All right, let me bring Robert up to talk to Robert. Hey, Robert. Robert up here in the booth. You got a copy there, bud? All right. Well, sounds like we don't have Robert around. Robert up here freaking fast in the booth. You got a copy there, bud? All right. Well, it sounds like we don't have him available, Zach. So, all right.
That was our second place man, Robert Richards, in the 12 machine.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we did not get to hear from him there, but congrats on the second place finish to him.
Yeah, most definitely. But all right, well, hey, what a race, man! I will first off saying I do appreciate everybody coming over from the YouTube side. I will get that stream uploaded to the YouTube. later on tonight. So thank you for coming over to the Facebook side of things there to listen to me and Zach in Area 51. Not sure why it did what it did, but anyways, to the race. Wow. I mean, that was crazy racing. And this is a product of Talladega racing, bumping, banging, hitting, sliding, and you get a green, white, checkered, and then you do it once or twice or how many times. You got to go for it. And it was great racing just overall, watching these guys stay pretty clean through the whole race. So that's my final thoughts about the race. It was just crazy watching 200 miles per hour drafting here tonight.
Yeah, it was wild, especially coming to the end there, Robert. On our second green, white, checker attempt, 3 wide crossing the start finish line, 3 wide going into 3 and 4 coming to it. Unfortunately, had some little bit of contact there, and these guys just weren't able to make it back. But I can tell you who's very happy is Josh Coley in the 33, because he was able to make it back, and so is Robert Richards and Eric Laurie.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys were able to reel off a top three finishes there, and just really good for them guys.
Right. Well, I just wanted to go back. I forgot to unmute myself when we were on that commercial. But my final thoughts again, what I said, Zach, is basically what you said, the way that they were driving, and it was fun watching, and the beating and banging, and it's a product of Talladega. I mean, it's it's a crapshoot in my eyes, but these guys put on well of a show for all the fans out there to watch here tonight at Freaky Fast. And if you're interested in joining a league, make sure you check these guys out. And they do race, like I said, on Monday night, Wednesday night, and Thursday nights here at Freaky Fast. And all nights are broadcasted. So make sure you check them out there on Facebook or the iRacing League page, and I'm sure they'll be able to point you in the right direction on steps to join this league. But all right, well, if you want to run through the final results here, Zach, before we head off here tonight out of Talladega?
Yeah, definitely. So your winner tonight is Josh Coley in the 33 machine. Bringing home second will be Robert Richards. Third tonight will be Eric Laurie. Fourth, Dwight Plesh. Fifth, Gary Whitmere. 6th, Jim Brooks. 7th tonight will be Logan Helton. 8th is Gary Whitmere Jr. Rounding out 9th will be Dude Conrad, and rounding out your top 10 will be Ted Deckard Jr. 11th, Brad Bothwell. Ken Worley in 12th. Jack Walls 13th. Paul Patterson in the 14th position. Gabe Butler in 15th. John Stephankos in the 08 finished in 16th. Mike Morris finished 17th tonight. Brian Kaufman in the 18th position. Dylan Laymaster in 19th. Les Levy in 20th. Corey Lane will be 21st. Bud Steele will be 22nd. Michael Spell 23rd. James Ledford 24th. David Leclerc 25th. Ryan Jolly 26th. Jeremy Funk 27th. 28th will be Dennis Sathier. Outrider, which I believe is Charles Johnson, is 29th. Donald Stewart 30th. 34th is Frank Reese. Ryan Hughes is 32nd, and Andrew Schroeder will round out your field in 33rd.
That's right. Okay, well, that's your unofficial results here tonight at Talladega Superspeedway here with Area 51. But until next time, we will be live. Not sure what track we go to next week with these guys, but we will be live 9 o'clock Eastern next Thursday. But until then, Zach, it's been a pleasure calling tonight's race with you, man. And hopefully we get to do it again.
Definitely. Sounds good, Robert.
All right. Well,
thank you everybody for tuning in.
That's right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in here tonight at Freaky Fast. And we like to say up here in the booth from virtual reality of Talladega here at iRacing sim racing game, Zach Hall and Robert up here in the booth like to say God bless you all. We will catch you in the next time. Be safe and have a great week.
Peace out, everybody.